The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn to his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope.
What up, what up?
Wenceslas.
This gotta be the third time I've done this shit. I don't know. We'll see what happens this time. See what I'm saying? Alright, let's just stop. Interrogate this captive.
How? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
He took me into his garrison.
Hal the blacksmith's boy in the service of his lordship. Who'd have ever thought it? My luck hasn't been so good.
You survived.
True enough. If I were in...
Disease?
Focus say...
Oh, damn. Are you alright?
Well, lad...
But you've been hurt. Tell me about the...
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the...
Aye, old Mel...
Why's that?
That fucker...
I understand, old...
Good luck, then.
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About...
You talked to them?
No.
I know you've got...
One of the village...
What?
Aye. A few of them...
About this sick... When did this plague?
The day after the raid. The horses were lying down by afternoon.
What are the signs?
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are...
Has anyone died from it?
Aye. Either way.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't...
Can I ask you a bit about Merhoyed?
I haven't been here long enough to learn much, but ask away.
Can you tell me something about...
He's a woodcutter, tough as they come and a hothead. He's been out of his mind since his boy died.
That's normal to grieve, though.
Depends how you look at it. Folk are afraid he'll snap at drinking.
Where can I find this?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Straw lives in the right-hand one.
What's Melekar like?
The locals look up to him. Smill used to be in charge here, but he was killed in North.
I know.
Sir Hanush hasn't had time to...
Thank God you had...
Aye.
Where does Melekar...
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see...
He's not gonna talk to me, huh?
Go away.
God be with you.
What's happened here?
Things are bad. Very bad.
Plague? You...
Indeed, sir.
I heard the bandits.
Luckily, young Straw saw them still over by the cross and woke the whole village. We even captured one. He's tied up.
Thanks. That'll be all for now.
God be with you.
And hurry up. I've no patience.
What happened here?
Horror of horrors, Master.
Jesus Christ.
That's right. The Almighty...
These bandits.
Some thieving rabble. What do I know? Maybe those damned cumin.
How did you manage to...
Well, we were lucky. Young Straw saw the gang a little way out of the village and ran to warn old Melikar. If it wasn't for that, none of us would be here.
It looks like you fended them off, though. I can't see any burned houses.
They had no time for that. But they've left us with fresh graves. Young Straw himself got cut up something terrible, and a few others. We've a number of wounded. And now the plague to crown it all. Christ preserve us.
Yo, son of man.
Melikar, Straw. Those names are new to me.
They're locals. Melikar's been in charge here since old vassal Smurf
How you doing, man?
passed away. May God grant him eternal
How's the foot,
And Straw,
AJ?
That's the local woodsman. Poor fellow. The bandits killed his son, and his wife had...
Where will I find...
If you
I gotta
stand at
get
the main
past this
gate
part.
of the
I've done this
stables
like
and
3
look across the
times.
road, Melikar's is the house on the left.
You said doing better.
I'd like to talk to Straw.
I see. Well, if you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, you'll see Straw's house on the right.
You got it wrapped up still?
And the disease? Tell me something about it.
I don't want to tempt
Or can you
fate
look
to
at it
think
now?
about it. Makes me shudder to think of it. There's not much to tell anyway. It hit us just after that rabble left. First the horses died, then livestock, and now it's people. Like Melikar's wife.
Still wrapped up, huh? Okay.
Thank you. That's all.
Does it itch?
Take care.
Alright, so let's just want to get past this part, man. Nope. Good. So you just resting up, huh?
Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
How you been keeping yourself busy over there?
Who is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Sir Radzig won't help us with that. Any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Yeah, watching YouTube all day and TV.
Sir Radzig might be of some use. If anyone can be.
You finish up your Kingdom Come too?
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is.
You finish up Dragon Dogma too?
If she's actually there.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. It's probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
Yeah,
It's hard to say.
KCD2 is done.
Others have the chills. I heard some are
Money well spent.
Others still are breaking
You
out
spent
in
about
songs.
100 on that, right?
Why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses, but don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
Good luck to you.
89. Close enough. I was looking at Bleach. Remember I was gonna get Bleach? Rising of Souls, but
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here? Can't you see the plague cross on the door?
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
I mean I have wasted
God bless
money
you, boy.
worse before. I hear you. I hear you.
I need to know exactly what you're suffering from.
So you saying it was a waste?
Oh, I see. Well, I
Nah.
have a dreadful fever.
You liked it,
My
right?
wife too. I recall almost nothing of yesterday. I was raving for most of it.
Is there anything else? Apart from the fever?
Well,
No, it was
forgive me for
good.
saying so.
Okay, that's what's up.
The shit just pours out of me. I can't keep anything in. I'm completely worn out.
Diarrhea.
My wife's the same.
You have my thanks. I'll try to bring help.
Wait a minute, will you? I have one favor to ask.
What?
So tell me.
I need to write my will. Can you write?
I might manage that.
Excellent. So get writing.
Yes.
I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of
More
Mary,
simple than the
do
KCD1.
bequeath my estate and all my worldly goods to my wife Wilma. If my wife were to pass away with me, I bequeath all to my cousin Dobesh, at this time the cobbler in Janovitz. In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and good-for-nothing, inherit a single groschen, all customs and traditions aside.
I heard that.
Should I write that too?
Yes, and then write, the executor of my last will is to be my good friend, Father Fabian, presently the parish priest of the Church of St. Martin in Sasso.
Anything else?
This will was written down by. What is your name?
Henry. Presently in field teacher Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Well, I never. That will add some weight. Here, take my ring so Fabian will know it to be truly from me. You can never be sure nowadays.
Here, here.
Your son Elijah. What did he do to you?
Christ almighty! Trying to interfere, are you? What did he do? Everything. He was to be married, and instead he ransacked the house and ran off. The little fucker. Last we heard he was some jackhand in Sasso. Boozing, playing dice, lying and cheating for a living. Such a disgrace.
Where can I find Father Fabian?
Well, where do you think? In St. Martin's Church, of course.
Alright.
Alright, I'll head off then.
You know they was trying to send me to the German army.
Before you catch the disease.
It is good my foot's broken at the moment. Uh-oh. They got a draft over there? Damn.
Lord, please end this. No more
You don't want to go?
Oh, shit, sod.
German army. I thought, you guys weren't in a war. Ukraine's fighting, right? Ukraine and Russia. What they gotta do with y'all? They are stocking up. They sent you a letter? Or they said you need to holler at us. We got some work for you, young man. He said, old man for counsel, young man for war. They spent 800 billion on new tanks and stuff. Shit. Yeah, you'd be better off just working to build the new tanks and shit, right? I'm just looking for that one lady to go help her bury her deceased, and then we'll head to wherever we gotta go to. I think it was South, right? Yeah. I mean, Volkswagen went from making cars to making tanks. That's what's up. That's good to hear, man. You know, because we over here, you know, we got shit. You know, we out the picture. We over here fucked up. We ain't no help no more.
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife. You bastard.
I've come to help your wife.
Yeah.
Help her over to the other side.
We got it.
God's own
Russia done hit us with a regime change.
I truly am sorry.
Like we some South American country.
You'll let me see her right away. I can help her.
Confuse our dumbass people to vote for an idiot.
There. You see?
What? Are you a quack?
Something like that.
Should have had Harris in office. We've been fine right now. The whole world would be better off.
Fever. Just like Melechad's wife. Fever. Just like Melechad's wife.
He over here talking about he wanted to dismantle the Department of Education and shit. I mean, Trump's a Russian asset. That's as clear as day. But, what can you do? Let somebody take his ass out to lunch. You know what I'm saying? Or breakfast. I'm not trying to go no front line. I know that's right. I know that's right.
You're from Melikar's farm?
Yes?
I need to talk to the captive.
Oh, no, no. Melikar's
Shit, I can't talk into nothing like that. I didn't go to no,
Let's try it another
I'm not
way.
even spending the money on this shit. I didn't go. I know, people went when I was in, you know, high school, college, whatever. They was going in and, one of these dudes was a drone operator. And this is like, who had to go bury somebody? I'm out of here, man. Fuck this shit. He was a drone operator in the military. So he was over there playing, you know. I know someone that died in Iraq. Yeah. Yeah, war is war. War is hell. You know. I mean, it ain't like it was before when they just run out in the middle of a fucking field and... Ah!
Who are you? Can't you see we have
But it's still deaf and dying.
Please accept my condolences.
Thank you. My poor good husband.
I know one of my homeboys in high school, he went to the military.
Sorry to hear that.
He was telling me how
They sent me to the monastery.
they was down
They
there
need to know how the disease shows itself.
yeah, they're just gonna drone bomb you, yeah. No.
First help me bury my husband. I'm too weak. And Melikar said the dead should be buried at once.
Of course I'll help you.
Thank you. We have to bury him at the back of the house. There's a lovely linden tree there.
I understand.
He was telling me how they used to go back out there after the battle's done.
When you're ready, come back. I'll say goodbye for now.
And you gotta go pick up your dead from the field. Yeah, I remember this one. I did it yesterday or last time I was on. You gotta go pick up your dead from the field and you gotta go, you know, see the remains and motherfucker's head blowed off or stomach blowed out, all kind of shit you gotta see. And put it together and put in a body bag and bury that shit or it's real shit. I need to get to him. I got a shovel in this back. You know, my young 20s, I was in the hospital working there, and I see enough nasty shit. Ribbit. But war is something else. You know, but for me, you know, I grew up not in the 90s, Rodney King. When I saw Rodney King get his ass whooped, I was like, yeah, this country ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I saw Rodney King get his ass whooped, and then they got off for, you know, they got found innocent and shit. And I must have been in junior high school. I was like, yeah, y'all got me fucked up. You think I'm gonna go here and fight for this country? You know what I'm saying? And then I got falsely arrested in junior high my damn self. I said, yeah, y'all can fight your own fucking shit. I don't fuck with y'all like that.
It's done.
Thank you. Now please take him there. Oh Lord.
Then I see all these nerds who were, you know, my age and got married and shit, and now they all divorced and
God,
looking
have
stupid.
mercy on his soul. Grant him a place.
And I was telling them,
Grant him eternal rest.
you gotta survive your hormones, man. Y'all motherfuckers ain't in love. Y'all just in lust. Good job. Now take him. Yeah, we gonna take him, alright.
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like it'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. He must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
Stomach, intestines, diarrhea. Alright, so we saw Straw, we saw Meldakar. I think it's time for us to go to, what is it, Sasau? Right? And where's that Father Fabian? Is that Sasau as well? Monastery, right? Before the war, Putin said in an interview, "We will walk to Berlin if we have to." That's what I'm saying, man. Putin act like he really can't get it, man. I'm so sick of Putin and Trump and all these dumbass motherfuckers, man. This war don't even have to happen. These people throwing their lives away for nothing. You know, you can figure out how to feed your people through economics and whatnot. But, you saw the happiest place in the world was what? Finland, right? Finland. And I say Finland has got a real homogeneous population. That's what we doing. We getting out of here. We're gonna head down to no, Finland is it won the whatever. If you Google happiest world, you know, happiest country, they got first place. You know, and because happiness is not about monetary means, it's not about that at all. Your country don't have to be rich as fuck to be happy, to keep your people happy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Russians are miserable because they oppressed. They know they can't speak, they can't be themselves. They know they gotta shut the fuck up and go along with that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they know they can get thrown out a fucking window by Putin, or you saw what happened to, what's that, Navalny? Yeah. I gotta save my game somewhere. Yeah. You can't make motherfuckers feel oppressed because they'll be miserable. Even if they ain't free, they gotta think that they free. Where do I save at? I need an inn. I'm over here drunk already. I thought I could just sleep and save, but I guess I can't. Oh, here we go, here. Shit. We over here like, and they just, I guess about to be bad over here in the next 2 years. Cause all these people getting fired from their government jobs, all that money going to tax breaks for the rich folks. They about to raid this bitch. You know what I'm saying? They had the what's his name? Starts with L. Something. The Treasury Secretary for Trump. And the guy was interviewing him, and he was asking, he was like, "So all these cuts you doing, man? You cutting like 70,000 people. You know, all these people got families and kids and shit, and all this money goes to some people. Somewhere down the line, does empathy enter the picture at all in making these decisions and shit?" That motherfucker said, "Nope, nope, 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 no, nope, 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 no, 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 not at all." Like, we got motherfuckers over here that they got more money than they'll ever spend in their whole fucking lifetime. Anyway, don't even get me started. You know what I'm saying? It's still, somehow these people voted for these motherfuckers. You know? They too dumb to be saved. And they'll look at they go to these town halls now, in these stupid ass Republican red states, right? All them dumb states in the middle. Like, if you're on the West Coast, East Coast, you pretty much are in a blue state because you smarter than dumb fucks in the middle, right? And so these dumb fucks in the middle, they be on welfare more than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm from California, so pretty much we pay more into taxes than we ever get back. So we support all the dumb motherfuckers in the middle, right? With like Wisconsin and Louisiana and Oklahoma, Nebraska, dumbass states like that and shit. And they over here talking about oh yeah, he cut I gotta get this fucking shovel off my person. And he's like, oh yeah, he's cutting all these benefits and all these people to cut Medicaid, and I didn't think he was gonna do it to us. And this motherfucker said, I don't give a fuck about you, I just want your vote. Yeah. Like, he said that verbatim. And they still voted for his ass. We heading down here. Like I said, man, it's the best game in the world. I got it when I was 18 years old. And it's been nothing but right ever since. Ain't nobody lied to me. When they broke it down society to me and told me 85% was dumb, deaf, and blind, slaves of the mental death and power, those who do not know the true and live God, nor the origins of this world, and worship that they know not what, and who are easily led astray and easy led in the wrong direction, hard to lead in the right direction, right? And then you had the 10%, the rich slave makers of the poor. Wu-Tang forever, man. And that's all it is. That's all it is. Anyway, don't even get me started. Have a word with them, okay. Like I said, man, I don't even talk to my own family, man. They just too dumb to talk to. I've been on this square for 20 plus years, man. Saying the same shit I'm saying to you when I was 18, and I'm 46. What is it, damn near 30 years I'm talking like this? Right? I'm ready to tell you, man. Save yourself. It's self-savior. You can't save nobody else but yourself. You know what I'm saying? I sit here, I drink my Hennessy, and it's here in Nevada. I make a fine meal of whatever the fuck I want to eat. And that's life, man. I play my video games, and that's it. And I just watch the rest of the motherfuckers just... all this chaos that goes on in the nation, the world. I was like, yeah. You know, I watch YouTube like, goddamn, that happened? I'm telling you, man. Real talk being spoken. You know, teach them science of everything in life, such as love, peace, and happiness. Because it's a universal knowledge that you get and you give, right? And as people progress through life, situations might be different, but they're still fundamentally the same. You know what I mean?
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Melhoyed was attacked.
Oh, God.
Telling you, man.
How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm.
Telling you.
He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Melhoyed. Their livestock has died off.
I play that one mic.
Down with it too. I thought maybe someone
Play that one mic with Nas. One mic, right? And I dedicate it to my homeboy AJ. All I need is one mic.
To find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician.
Right?
He may know how to deal with it.
I got one supporter. Well, I got one
Come back when you know more.
viewer.
Thank you, your hunter.
And that's it, man. I ain't gotta yell at the cell. I don't have to be something I'm not to get by in the world. I don't have to fake the funk. I keep it 100, man. My job is cake, homie. I'm at the house all day. You see me? Eating fine meals. And they love me at work. I'm the homie. You know? And I don't be at work acting like an asshole to people or, you know, talking shit or playing games with motherfuckers and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? My ego ate when I was 18. Once I learned I was God and that was it, ain't nothing to seek, and I'm everything I'm gonna ever be already. I said, okay, that makes sense to me. And my ego ate, so my ego don't get big off of money or about people or about anything. Nothing. Nothing. I have an internal dialogue all day long. And
some kind of disease has taken hold in Melhoyed.
You know, I ride the bike back and forth, and I just stack chips.
Disease, you say?
Stack chips.
Intriguing.
Yes,
you know,
that's very interesting.
I don't be paying on no car insurance, no car note.
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
Yeah.
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
And this, I've been, anyway.
Isn't there a stud farm there? And what
anyway.
Animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm.
Some don't even have an internal dialogue. Exactly. Exactly. I don't argue with my own self over the truth. That's like me telling myself, don't tell me what to do.
And they've all died off.
That's cannabis.
The horses, the cattle, chickens.
That's cannabis.
Now it's got to the people.
That is
if you know the rapper Cannabis.
What are we to do?
Poet laureate #2. One of the best songs ever written.
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something...
It sounds like me arguing my own conscience over the truth. That's like me tell myself, don't tell me what to do.
Digestive tract,
I love being God, bro. I always have and always will. It makes...
Sure.
And I'll be by my goddamn self, as you see.
Can rule nothing else.
But it makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
To sickness causa.
and
It's a
about
renowned
having
manuscript from Salerno,
a bunch
written
of
by
kids,
one
a wife,
Johann
and
of
10.
St. Paul.
I could have
But I
10
don't know
kids
much
running
about
around here. That don't make me any better or
Fortunately
less
for
I
you,
am now.
our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus, the Ars
There's plenty of motherfuckers out
Medicinalis.
here with 10 kids and can't even spell their own goddamn name. You know what I'm saying? Sex ain't it. Anyway, don't get me started. But, yeah.
There's truth in the old saying, Monasterium sine libri est sicut civitas sine opibus.
Alright, what's the job? I didn't. Find the right diagnosis and recipe from the cure in the books. Fuck. I gotta do this shit?
Quiet.
They want me to start going through books?
A peculiar case.
Alright, hold on.
Ever can it be?
Read the book on a small
Virus
table.
e causa ignota. It was around here somewhere.
You sit on a small table. Right here?
It was around here somewhere.
Next to the bookshelf. Okay. This is it right here, right? It is known that the body of a man is composed of 4 humors: blood, yellow bile, black bile, and phlegm. If these are in balance, the person is hale and healthy. But if there is an excess of one, it swamps the body, disturbs its equilibrium, and leads to ailments or even death. And now check this one out here.
Could it be?
You see how the word ease is the body is at ease, and when you are sick, you're said to be in a state of what? Dis-ease. D-I-S-E-A-S-E.
Lord, oh Lord, what times we live in.
You see that? Balance is ease. Like you don't feel nothing. You shouldn't feel no parts of your body because you're in a state of ease. But once you start feeling like bad in a certain part of your body, that's a state of dis-ease. You're not at ease. Your body's not in equilibrium. Like for you, your foot. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know. So it's your body wants to be at an equilibrium. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway,
Lord, oh Lord, what times we live in.
the excesses of mucus may also lead to diphtheria, for example. The body endeavors to get rid, The body endeavors to get rid of it by coughing, sometimes spasmodically. It leaves sores in the throat and mouth that trouble the sick and complicate the intake of fluids. The whole agony is further exacerbated by fever, often accompanied by malaise. After a few days, a rash or spots appears. People often become infected by association with a sufferer, but not everyone so succumbs to the infection. Diphtheria does not infect animals, nor do they suffer from it. Okay, so it's not diphtheria because animals are sick. Plague is caused by black bile fluctuation, often exhibits many signs. These include fever accompanied by malaise, often alternated with spastic cough, perhaps even diarrhea. Didn't I say diarrhea earlier?
Lord.
When the body endeavors to rid itself of excess black bile and great thirst, after a few days, sores erupt on the body, on the neck, under the jaw, in the armpits, the groin. Later, black spots are seen on the fingers, nose, mouth, and other protrusions of the human body where accumulated gall settles. It spreads among people, but some people are not afflicted. Small animals do not suffer the plague, but big animals may be infected. That's what we got going on here. A profusion of yellow bile can lead to dysentery, which is manifested by various signs, primarily violent diarrhea. Vomiting is present only rarely. The sick also suffer from terrible thirst, abdominal cramps, and fever. It is transmitted from person to person. But animals do not suffer from it. But there are also other ways in which the inner humors are disturbed and the blood weakened. One such is by poisoning, which is manifested by fever and delirium, stomach ache, bringing convulsions, diarrhea, and great thirst. If a person is poisoned by gas, for example, in mines, near swamps, or similar places, there often appears on him a rash around nose and mouth. However, this rash does not occur if the poison is ingested through the food consumed. Poisoning is not transmitted between humans or animals, but if they drink, for example, from the same source of water, then people are infected as well as animals. The latter often sooner. An interesting case of imbalance of internal fluids is the St. Vitius dance, which is manifested by the inflicted dancing wildly, contorting, twisting, also screaming lament. They move as if in a trance and wander deliriously. They may dance for days, weeks, or even months, generally until they become exhausted or die. Some may strip off their clothes and devote themselves to the sins of the flesh. In one case, dancers were helped by falling from a bridge into the river below. Those who did not drown or die from the fall became themselves ceased to dance. It is reported that this dance plague is highly contagious. Only affects humans, not animals. Saint Avitus dancers who try to draw animals into their caves ended up kicked and bitten. We done, right? It's the plague, right? It's the plague, right? Yeah. They want me to come with a cure. It's in the water, and that's why that's why I made certain not to drink the water.
I think I have it.
Yes? And what do you make of it?
You want to say plague, or you want to say poison from the water? Which one? Plague or poison? Poison the water.
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
Can I help with that? Let's see.
I could help with that.
Really?
Yes, I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe, and you have my permission to make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to, where was it again?
Merhoyed.
Oh, yes, Merhoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick. Once you have the medication ready, hurry after me.
Thank you, Brother Nicodemus.
Man, how do I make this medicine?
There's one man there who needs your care more urgently than anyone. He's an important witness in the investigation of some murders.
Out of the question. I shall spend time with the sick in order of their medical needs, not your worldly needs. Take care now.
Okay. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to make this, how do I make the concoction?
I can't sleep again.
What's the recipe? Did he give me the recipe? Shit. Alright, let's figure it out. Like, go to the alchemy table. Look in the book for the cure.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
Okay, prepare clean water, 1 handful of valerian, 2 thistle of some charcoal. Drop the thistle in the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. Add valerian and boil for 1 turn. Leave it to cool. Finally add charcoal, but do not boil. Shit, man. I have to find charcoal, valerian, and thistle? Where are all these ingredients at?
I can't. I just can't.
Okay. I got valerian. Where do I find this charcoal at though? I need thistle and I need charcoal. Coal from blacksmith. Alright. So you saying I can get thistle from over here? Bro, it's like midnight. Yeah, there should be thistle. Thistle is blue, right? There you go, right there. I got it. Alright, so now we gotta go find some charcoal. You said from the blacksmith, huh? That drift stick crazy. You know what, man? Better leave me alone. I might go, you know the thing about it, I gotta go ride my bike 5 miles to go get me a new controller. Because I'm not gonna order it from Amazon. I'm not gonna buy it from Walmart, which is a lot closer, or Target, cause I'm doing my thing. I'm supporting small business, right? And I gotta support GameStop's punk asses. It's all good. Alright, you see it's not dragging out, alright? Look at that. It's not dragging. It's not even moving right now. And so, as long as I make sure to pull the left stick out, it's not stuck. Real blacksmith at. So you think I gotta wait for the blacksmith to wake up? Let's go down there. Let's head south. I'm heading east. Blacksmith is asleep. Yeah, we're gonna have to you know what? We're gonna have to go ahead and just lay up until the morning and get the charcoal, come back here and cook it up, and then we're gonna run over there. Right? Am I hungry? Nourishment 57. Yeah. Look at that shit. What time they wake up? You said 8 o'clock? Man, we got enough for 2 beer a night? I don't think so. You are starting to understand the game. There's a lot to this shit. There's a lot to this shit. They wake at 9. It's about 6:43 over here. I bet it's like 4:43 in the morning over there, huh? Damn near 5 o'clock in the morning, huh? Am I right? You're like 8, 9 hours difference from me.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any.
It's 2:43. Okay, so it's you got. That's right. I'm drunk. I'm sorry. I did my math wrong. I was saying 4. I was saying 4 like it was 12. You're right. I got you. You're 8 hours difference from me. No, you're 8 hours difference. Cause it's 6 over here. It's 2 over there. So it's 6:44 in the PM over here. It's 2:44 in the AM over there. But you young, man. You be up. I'd be bear hugging the pillow if I was you. Ribbit. Time zones are weird.
Yeah.
Well, it's because, you know, we're on a planet, right? And it turns around as it faces the sun. So, as the sun hits my side of the planet, it's starting to go down. On your side, it's starting to come up. You know what I'm saying? Well, not come up just yet. You got probably another 4 or 5 hours till it comes up over there, right? Planet, plain T. You better not say the Earth is flat. You better not start talking like that. Earth round in the motherfucker. Don't start. Yeah, okay, you laughing. Okay, cool. Oh my god, damn. I saw a motherfucker I went to college with, man. We was talking outside the job I got now, right? And he said the Earth was flat. This back like 20. I'm like, you fucking with me right now? You serious? No. Don't even get me started, bro. Don't even get me started. Water always finds its level. Exactly. And look, if you see a water drop like off the end of your faucet, what shape does water take? A circle, right? It's always going to be a circle. A circle is the most efficient shape, right? It's not flat, bro. That's just stupid. And I was just like, damn, if we can't get this basic shit across, no wonder Trump is president. Like, these motherfuckers are dumb for real. And I've been out there like when I was young, like 19, 18, right? Knocking door to door and talking to them about the good news and all that shit and trying to build with people and trying to like win them over. No, people are fucking stupid, homie. And ain't nobody got time to fucking make everything make sense to you because
God be with you.
it's for your own benefit. I'm not telling you shit to take something from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make everything make sense because I benefit. I'm telling you X, Y, and Z so you can benefit yourself and everybody you come in contact with. Right? because each one teach one. That's how you make everybody better, right? You keep your light to yourself, you make yourself better. But if you spread that light, you enlighten everybody else. You enlighten your community, right? But if you keep that light to yourself, you enlighten yourself.
Let's have a word about the price.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Since it's you,
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
You know what I'm saying?
Aye, for that amount.
If I want to eat fucking steak every day of the week, and macaroni and cheese, and collard greens, and mashed potatoes, and cake, I could. Because why? I don't have any wife, I don't have any kids, and I can spend all my money on myself. Right? Right? So, and of course I gotta pay for my fucking, rent and housing and utilities, internet, and blah, blah, blah. But you gotta understand who you are, what you can maintain, so that no one else is lacking in your cipher, right? So if you can't maintain a wife, if you can't maintain kids, you shouldn't be fucking around having them. Period. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I play my game in life. Always have, always will. And there's been time when somebody who had more money, a better car, more resources, took a bitch I was fucking with. And I was like, you know what? That's how the game go. When I was in my young 20s, this is a lesson you learn coming along. You know what I'm saying? Right? Somebody else had more resources for her at that point in time, and he took that bitch. She might have been bad and she was beautiful and good to, you know what I'm saying, but he had what she wanted and she took it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the game of life, bro. You can't be mad at it. You can't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? People want things they shouldn't have. You shouldn't have that. You shouldn't want that. You should know your place and stay in it. And once you can afford that and maintain that level, then you should have that. The science is this. The sun is the center of the solar system. The sun can maintain 9 heavenly bodies, 9 planets, because it is a star that is so great in mass and in heat and resources that it can keep all these heavenly bodies rotating. But only the earth is within the perfect distance to bring forth life from the sun. See what I'm saying? Only the earth. 1,000. How far are we from the sun? Don't get me wrong with my solar facts. I'm sorry. I used to know it all verbatim. 186,000 miles from the sun. I might be right. I might be off there, but I'm thinking we're about 180-some thousand miles away from the sun. You see what I'm saying? And it keeps us traveling around. It shines enough light on us to where we travel around and we spin on our axis, right? It's deep, bro. It's a lot to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And only I can only talk like this because I learned it when I was 18, and I slept on it for years, and I drank on it for years, and I smoked on it for years, and I've done all kind of drugs for years, and I know it to be true. Cause I was like, what about? And I'm like, nope, you're right. And I was like, what about? Nope, you're right. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I can have a job to where they be like, you know what, you're right. You know what? You're right. And I've been there 10 years, man. And they'd be like, yep, you a solid motherfucker because you talk that real. And I don't mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't get that deep with people at work at all. I keep it very fucking basic at work. I keep it very light. You know, I want to save the world, but you got to save yourself. You got to believe it for yourself. You got to know it to be true for yourself. We just read it in the book, right? On how this thing works. But you could run out there and tell everybody what it is, and they won't believe you. They just won't believe you. Like, we about to cure the with this concoction. Like, you full of shit. Anyway. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I've been here for years, man, on this square. For years. It's boring and lonely. But you gotta stay on this square. Because there's nowhere else to go. Where you gonna, if you know the truth, what you gonna believe a lie? You know what I'm saying? If you know the truth, where you gonna go from there, to a lie? It ain't for you to fucking say everybody. Anyway, I'm stop. Clean the water. One handful of valerian. I'm gonna have to get this recipe over here. Kingdom Come, Deliverance, Marigold Remedy. Okay. Okay, here we go. Alright, I got it right here. Once I get this potion made up, I'm gonna get another beer. It's a 2-beer session right here. 2-beer session. We're gonna back up. Alright. Watch this. What's up with the light in here? Alright. Oh man, okay. Pour water in the cauldron. Add 2 thistles to the cauldron. Right? Did it go in there? Yep. Oh, let's say it's 1. Hold on. Oh, you put the thistle up here. Okay, I got you. Okay. I got you.
I can't sleep again.
So you say 1. Right? And then you say 2. Okay, I get it. This game is deep, bro. Boil for 2 turns of the sand glass. Is that boiling itself? Oh. Flip it again, right? Add valerian to the cauldron. You see bubbles are boiling. Boil for 1 turn of the sand.
Quiet!
Bro, this game is cold as fuck. Allow cauldron to fully cool. Okay. Then add charcoal to it. Collect it using a file. You need to press more than once to make it boil. Are you saying I'm not done? That didn't complete it? Yeah, I got it. It's okay. Bro, that's a lot, bro. To not know how to figure this shit out. If you had to figure this out by yourself without the internet, it will be a lesser quality though. Alright, man. Can I let me run this over there, right? You're saying I had to keep I should have kept the bellows going to boil more. I didn't boil it enough, you're saying. Cause I'm about to head up. Tell the dude you got it ready. What dude? This guy?
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
Yeah, you didn't boil enough, but it's okay. Right, so I need to run this up to the spot, right? Dude, Mario, okay. I'm thinking, should I go down? Ribbit. Hold on, first of all, I should take a nap and save it real quick.
What do you do here?
What I can. I'm just trying to help the Skalitz locals as much as I can.
Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
You think I should go speak to the father in the next town about that dude's will, or just head back to the situation in Maryhold? Head back there. Alright.
Are you blind?
Church on the move.
Yeah.
I never got time for that bullshit. Overloaded. Fuck. I know, right?
Yeah.
So where you at?
What are you punishing me?
So, here I am. How are things looking?
It doesn't look good at all, my boy. Do you have the potion?
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. I'll see to the Straw family, while you deal with Melikar's wife and the rest. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I've found the locals to be rather stubborn.
Goodbye.
For the love of God! What have you been doing?
Tell me more
Lord,
about the situation.
Please end this. Please, no more suffering.
All right, that's all I need.
Take care.
I don't know. You say give it to Melikar? I should go to Melikar or the prisoner.
We found out what could be the cause of the affliction.
And?
You need to bring them sick guys
Check
medicine.
where your water's coming from. Nicodemus and I think that it comes down to poisoning.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well? Good lord, that's difficult to believe.
I have my suspicions.
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young Straw. The fucking bastards!
I brought some help, as promised. Will you let me see the prisoner?
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion to rid us of this scourge, I'll let you do anything.
Ah, whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains to be seen. It'll take a few days before we know whether the potion worked.
I know, but even so, just the fact that someone cares, that means a lot to us.
What do you have to say?
Thank Brother Nicodemus. Without him, there'd have been no potion.
I'll do that. Now open up that shed. May the Lord watch over you.
Now let's wait and see what happens.
Alright, who else should I give the potion to?
No. Oh my God.
That's it, right? Just wait.
God be with you. What would you like? Goodbye.
Talk to the prisoner. You said go to house to house.
Why are you waiting? Go away.
The house with the X on it.
You're back?
Yes, and I have something to make you well again.
Good Lord above. Thank you for showing us your mercy.
Drink this and give it to everyone in the house. I've also brought someone who will take care of you until you get back on your feet.
Thank you, Good Samaritan.
Three more to go.
Don't speak to me. Leave me be.
Sweet Mother of God.
May the Lord watch over you.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Oh, come on. Alright. No, she already got it.
Brother, is that you? We have to hitch up the sled.
Yes, the sled. Just you drink this and you'll be fine.
Is this holy water, brother?
It is. Drink some and give it to the others in the house too. Brother Nicodemus will come to check on you.
What's happened here?
Things are bad. Very bad. First we get attacked by them brigands. Barely come out.
Plague, you said?
Indeed so.
Thanks. That'll be all for now.
Alright, so you said there's more than that, right? Is that everybody? That's everybody. It will say complete. It will say quest completed when you're done. I'm just trying to find out who I forgot.
Go away. Leave me alone.
For the love of God!
Tell me more about this.
Sweet Mary.
All right.
Mother of God.
Good luck then.
Alright, she should be giving a potion to her, right?
What? No, go away.
I don't need to lockpick anybody, right? That's the prisoner. He's got that handled. That should be it, right?
Baby, baby.
That should be done, right? I can just like rest till tomorrow and maybe this is it. Check on the bandit. Alright.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Who are you?
My name is Henry, and I'm investigating on behalf of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Oh, I see. You'll have an easy job with me, boy.
How so?
I won't give you any problems.
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Rattay executioner busy too long, if you catch my drift.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything. First, tell me who's behind all this. Who do you follow?
I follow the coin, lad. We all do.
That's not news to me, but who pays the coin?
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief. And the chief had the coin minted.
Who's the chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit? If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though. Only that he ain't Czech.
So he's a foreigner? German?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's got plenty of coin. I'd stake my neck on it. He's got noble blood in his veins.
Judging by how he looks?
More by the way he talks. Any man can dress up like nobility, but he spoke all la-di-da, like a lord.
Where's that chief of yours now?
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Merhoyed, but he wasn't with us. He went off who knows where. I don't reckon he'll be out of your hair for long, though.
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say you're looking at it all wrong, though.
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who. Only this ain't some noble court. There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them my lord, and common footpads who hadn't a pot to piss in. Men came, men went. Lots of squabbles, the occasional murder. Old cronies and old rivals were meeting. You know what I mean?
I suppose so.
It was one big muddle. The main thing was nobody asked questions. I didn't give a damn who the chief was or what he had in mind or whether he had one ball or two. All I was interested in was the coin.
Uh-huh.
Man. All money ain't good money, man.
How did you know about Pribyslavitz? Who took you there?
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army. We got to talking and he told me about Pribyslavitz.
Why did you attack Merhoyed?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon he wanted to show the local lords he was nowhere near finished.
So he's planning more raids?
The chief's always planning something. Pribyslavitz was only the start.
Mm-hmm.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Course I did. I brought those groschen to Pribyslavitz, along with a few other things.
Did you? And where did the forgeries come from?
Like, where were they made? I don't know. Some merchant by the name of Menhart gave them to me. We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna, by the crossroads there. As it happens, I'm supposed to be meeting him there about now.
So Menhart's waiting there?
Might be. Might not. He could have heard what happened in Pribyslavitz and decided not to show.
And does this Menhart know where the coin comes from?
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain. I deal with him, and I never ask who he deals with. Just like he knows nothing about me.
I see. So I suppose there's no point asking you if you know any more about him.
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did was give me the coin, and then we went our separate ways.
Who else knows about the money?
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt and me, there was a few others. The men got some real money too, with the false stuff. It'd be suspicious if they only had freshly minted coin.
You said you used to bring other things. What were they?
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief. This time I was taking an answer back to Menhart too.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The yokels round here ain't got much interest in correspondence, apparently.
Give it to me then.
I'd be delighted.
What were the letters about?
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters, would I? I took them from Menhart to the chief and back. That's all.
That's all I need to know for now.
For now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't let the executioner interrogate me. I've already told you everything I know.
That's for Sir Radzig to judge.
Henry! I think old Straw's come for the brigand! Step back from that heathen, young fella!
But you can't kill me! Not just like that!
Shut the fuck up, you weasel! I keep it fucking shut! You don't even get a say! Calm down, Straw. You won't escape justice. After all, he's... Don't stand in my way, Melikar! Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
Let's talk about it.
To hell with that. That Orson killed my boy. He won't leave Merhayed alive.
I understand, Straw, truly. I lost my parents. They were slain in front of my eyes, and to the day I die, I'll never forgive myself for doing nothing to save them.
And if you got your hands on the man who killed them, would you let them live?
I suppose.
See. Go then. Take that bastard and get out of here. And if one day you find your parents' killers, remember what passed here today.
Me at him. I'll deal with him.
Well, at least I don't have to. Okay, it's gonna take me there itself. I'm gonna play Mortal Kombat 1 or Marvel Rivals after this. What do you have a preference of the two? Or what? MK1 or Marvel Rivals, what do you think? Or neither? Man, we went straight away, didn't we? Whatever you want. Okay. Save saved. Okay. Where's Ratic at? Let's see.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Cut you in half and cucumbers and a straw
Yeah.
Well,
So Ratic is up here, right? Or no? Wait, I got a bed here, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Ratic should be marked on the map. Alright. Now we're gonna sleep here. And that's enough progress for this session, I think. Next session is gonna be either MK1 or Marvel Rivals.